Okay.
Oh.
I think it's time to get started.
Bang.
Please work. It looks like it's working.
Maybe. I'll see you in a second.
Okay. Just turn on the
Yeah,
game
there you
audio
go.
just a tiny bit more. And grab a couple of these.
Couple these, couple those.
Then I'll push this button.
Wow.
All right. Hello, Internet.
Wow.
It's been a week.
Yeah.
My name is Dustin Morbido. I usually don't use my full name. I'm Dustin.
Yeah, I'm Lorraine.
I'm doing the podcast. I don't know why I'm doing it
Yeah,
here.
I don't know.
It
What's
doesn't
wrong with
matter.
you?
I'm Dustin.
I'm Lorraine
You're
still.
Lorraine.
I get tired is what I am.
Welcome to our weekend live stream where we play small games and look at them through the lens of developers who also make small games, which is us. We work on small video games.
Mm-hmm.
Tonight we're playing WaveCrash, a game you can see with its very, very well put together track screen.
Yeah.
This is a game that, I mean, we both, to some degree, I've talked to him a little more than you have, but we both know Steve, the guy who made this.
Yeah.
And I think, I haven't talked to him super extensively about the game, which I'm still hoping maybe we'll be able to get him on the podcast at some point. Oh, thank you.
Wrong mouse.
That's not that one. There you go.
No. It's off.
Okay. Yeah, I'm hoping maybe we'll be able to get him on the podcast at some point and chat about the game. But I think this is mostly a solo effort. Like I'm almost certain he's contracted some art stuff and stuff out like that. But I don't think this is necessarily like a large group of people working on the gameplay side of things. But this is a game we've seen in passing a ton that I've never really played a ton of. Like I've played maybe 5 minutes of it 2 or 3 times ever.
Sure, yeah.
Just because it's been a thing that's been it's one of the games that's been floating around the local Michigan game dev scene for a while, and as we go to like developer events or like other local convention stuff like UMaCon stuff, you know,
Maker Faire.
and right, in many cases we'd be showing off something, he'd usually be showing a build of this, and just when you're in that setting, like I said, that was one of the things I was glad we did a little bit better at of when we went to GDEX this year, is at least playing a couple other things
Yeah.
that other people were showing off, because usually it's just hard to do that, like unless you really make an effort to find the time.
Yeah.
You know, if you're showing off a thing and other people are showing off things, it can be really difficult to find the time to check somebody else's stuff out. But tonight we're going to remedy that by checking it out this very evening.
Wow.
And the last things I'll say about this game before we really get into it is that this game is out.
You've got someone watching from DBZ days.
Oh, nice. How's it going?
Nelore44.
Yeah, we're playing indie stuff. That's what we do on Saturdays.
Wow. Yes, I haven't streamed it all this week. It's been
a weird week.
It's been a week.
But yeah, most of the games we checked out are works in progress. They're in some stage of ongoing development. I think there might be like a character update for this game at some point, but this game is shipped. It's out.
Yes, it's on Steam right now.
So if you want to check out WaveCrash, it's on Steam at this very moment. You can go look it up and download it and play it. But
apparently Kyle forwarded the information.
Oh, nice.
For today.
We're always playing something weird on here on Saturdays, so if you're interested in that kind of shit, come check it out. But I know this is a 2D puzzle game.
Yes.
That is multiplayer with some fighting game influences.
Wow.
So let's go ahead and do the whole deal. Let's tutorialize, I guess. But we've both got controllers here, so we're gonna be fighting each other.
We're fighting.
Do you want to physically do the tutorial, or do you want me to do it? Because it looks like it's gonna be a one-player. Like, I'm assuming it'll be me because I pushed the button. Okay. Or maybe it is you. Did you push A?
No.
Oh, okay. That just felt a little delayed. Joystick to move. Okay, yeah, there we go. Oh, there. Okay.
Great.
Okay. You got Fox style.
I'm wave dashing here. Wave crashing, wave dashing. It's the same thing. I love increasing my chances of victory.
Set the board. Which is that center marker. Okay, you want to push it to the basically 3 rows deep either way.
Delightful. You did it. You're doing it. You're crashing.
Oh, I can't throw the red ones because it's the tutorial.
So throwing the green ones would have been better.
The taller group of blocks is used in attack, the slower the wave will move. Okay. Swapping blocks. Character, somewhere else on the board.
Not gonna lie, I'm not reading any of this right now. My eyes are just like.
Okay, well those first two things were pretty obviously move and attack.
Yeah.
So this is just, I think it's X on the Xbox controller.
I mean, I was watching the attract screen earlier. You got to go up the.
Oh, I have to swap
red.
with a specific one. There's a green one down here.
It's a bigger pile over here, though. Nope. Nope. There you go.
Okay.
I ain't reading shit, but man, I'm paying more attention than you.
Okay. Yep. Okay. Then I can just thread the needle. Okay. Oh, I should have maybe waited on that. There we go. This will be fine.
You're doing it.
Okay, I need one more. Got him. I can keep attacking. Okay. Last enemies. Period. Destroying enemies completely while keeping yours intact. Okay. Six or more. We on a row. But... Oh, red blocks. I didn't read hard enough. Is it the same?
Assuming it's just
an attack. Yeah. Okay. So it's not like a different input. It's just when this segment is large enough.
When the block hit, yeah.
Okay. There you go. It's just that easy.
Wow.
Okay, and then that's just a timing thing. It appears to because they're counting down in real time as we're doing the tutorial. Okay.
Hype.
There's your blocks. It's more hype when your hype meter is full.
I love pressing the hype button.
Characters and waves are much faster. Actually, hype mode will also clear all barriers on your side of the field. Okay. So I just keep throwing stuff for now. Alright. Why?
Because they told you to.
Okay.
Bat.
Alright. Well, luckily I have an opponent right here.
Wow.
Good shit. Can we just get into it?
Might as well.
Okay. Let's fight. And then, like Puzzle Fighter, we've got the characters have slightly different properties. Maybe just their supers? Or no, not good. No, they do other stuff. Always move at the same speed. Height meter feels faster. That seems pretty good. Only needs two blocks to attack. Okay. Interesting. He literally throws a fireball. That's pretty good.
That's Nick Lore, by the way.
Oh, hey, what's up? How's it going? I hope
ended up playing a game for a living.
I hope you've been doing well. What do...
I'm not gonna lie, a little bit of a head empty right now. I'm just.
I know.
Not really
I know. Whenever
reading.
I've tested you with playing multiplayer stuff, it's been kind of a hard thing. I'm gonna try this Hawkman.
Me this lady because she go fast. She zoom. Let's zoom.
Attacking from the dividing line launches waves faster and gives temporary invincibility. That's interesting.
And we just released our first game.
Yeah, we just put a thing out
2 months ago.
Right out in early June.
Where are we going? Where are we dropping?
Let's just pick one of them.
I picked random.
Yeah. Wrong input.
I'm doing, yeah,
So it's X swaps, A attacks. Ooh, just barely.
Oh,
Big one in a line. Oh, I can just launch that. Okay.
Ow.
So I think it's just 3 hits, probably. Oh, I got tagged. That was no good.
Nice. All right. I keep pressing A, thinking it's the swap button, and it's not.
Nope, that's not 3. Oh boy. I'm okay. It's fine. Oh, that was not fast enough. Oh, I walked right into that. That was so bad.
Got
Right,
him.
I suck. I mean, you usually beat me at puzzle games, so we'll see if the
Man,
the
I
trend
also went
holds
like
true.
0% brain power right now, so let's check and see.
Because I almost always lose at puzzle stuff. I every once in a
my God,
while
I
hold
keep
my own at puzzle fighter, but like Tetris and stuff, never.
Tetris is turf. My turf. Fight me.
Oh, I'm so bad. It's a big line.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw that coming. It's dumb.
Clearly not.
Whew.
The best part of it is, I promise you this, I'm literally not paying that much attention and just throwing shit.
Well, that's sure.
Ow.
Okay.
Ow.
Blinding with science may be the way to go.
I'm not paying attention to anything right now. It's bad.
Swap that one.
I keep pressing
Single
A
line.
thinking it's going to be the swap and it's not, and I'm just being dumb.
Oh. I don't know why I did that. It was pointless.
Yep.
Okay. Tied it up.
I'm not sure what it is, why my brain can't wrap my head around the... Alright, I could do hype too. The AX conundrum that I'm having at the moment.
It's funny. It's funny because you never... Is there a... I'm trying to think if there was like a... Because there's usually not an attack button in puzzle games. Like, it's
Yeah,
just...
it's more of a single
line the thing
input.
up. Yeah, right. So I guess that maybe that's part of it. That like... I'm used to only doing like one input to do whatever the thing is in a puzzle game.
I'm also just tired. Everybody's working for the week.
I will say, at a very base level, the
I should enter hype mode. Ow.
again, having played about as much of this game as
Oh my god, I don't know
we
what I'm
played
doing.
right now, like all 5 minutes of it, I think my favorite thing about it, that's pretty different from the genre, is that the fact that since it's a little more fighting game themed, you throw the attacks differently than just swapping like a thing into place to match like 3 tiles or whatever. Like, I like that. That's cool. Oh my, let's go.
Ow.
Oh, there's a 6.
I keep...
Oh,
was
he
trying-
did it. He did the T-Hawk dive.
Good
Oh,
for
I'm
you.
fucked.
Good.
Man, 6 is pretty good.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just...
Oh, that one didn't count. Oh. Oh boy. Oh, that's not the ring
Oh
anymore.
my god, I have no room.
Oh, no, 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 no. Hit all that lead. Now it's gone. I have no idea what happens if it times out. I guess we're about to find out. Yeah, you got it. Oh, yeah, because the thing was on my side.
Yeah.
Yep, that makes sense.
Uh,
All right. Well, let's make our way around the characters
Oh.
at least, I guess. Oh,
new
okay.
palette unlocked. Okay, cool. You can get...
That's fun. I dig that. I mean, I guess I'll just try somebody else. Or, okay, no, that's fine. I'll be on the right side this time.
Oh, and...
Yeah. It's just whoever hits A first. I'll try her. She seems interesting.
Nope. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what happened.
Oh, and that's why it's
I did
specific.
something. I don't know what happened.
Oh. Just... let's see if we...
I don't know what happened. I can't enter.
Huh. Controller's still on. That's interesting.
Back out to the menu. Just you go to the menu.
I'm not sure if I can.
Hold it. There was a thing up there.
Which button was it? B?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't see the thing.
Okay.
Okay.
I have no idea what I did.
Just something about the inputs
it
got
just
weird.
like exploded for a second.
Uh,
And it's like Smash Brothers. You see that little like the chevrons up top?
oh, okay.
There you
Yeah,
go.
that's tiny.
Reselect your
I would
reselect
never.
your guy.
I don't know how long it would take me to notice that. by
I'm
myself.
guessing a very long time
Oh.
based on that.
That's weird. That's right. She can throw too. Oh, her thing, the blocks dropping slowly is weird though. That's really weird. Not sure if I like that. I just noticed this time that the 6 has to be of a specific color per character,
Yeah.
which I did not realize
It
when we were
tells
playing
you.
that last match. It was not smart.
Oh man.
Oh, you blocked that one. Ugh. Oh boy.
I don't know why I did that.
Again, kind of like
Oh my Christ.
when we were playing Penal Core or whatever. It's been it's at least a little harder to. Oh God. Oh man, I'm getting so pushed in. To off the dome, speak more eloquently when you're playing something this actiony, but
Oh my God.
I'm digging it so
Fucking
far. Oh boy. Oh, I've got
stop.
so much space.
Yeah, I'm aware. Fuck you.
Kind of just fell into that one.
Yeah, I'm aware you did.
Sorry. Throw enough shit eventually. Yeah,
Man.
not sure if I'll be Hannah again. The slow block fall has really weirded me out. Okay.
I don't know if you can just like reselect characters if you remake.
Yeah,
I have
right. But
no
maybe we'll
idea.
have to try that next time just to see if it brings you back to character selector. If it ends up back to the same guys.
Just robot lady.
I'll
Try.
Runs faster. That sounds pretty
Yeah,
good.
it was really good, and that's why the other guy sucked.
Did you already be here? Were you
Yeah,
here the
I
first
was
time? I
here
guess
the
I'll try her
first time.
anyway.
Do you like my costume? You missed my costume.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I don't know why I did that.
Oh, I left a clone. I did shadow clone nonsense. Yeah, that's another thing where like that's similar to how I felt about like when we were playing Super Dungeon Designer with the boots or whatever. Like this feels so good that I would have
I'm
just
aware.
I would have tuned all the characters this way. I would have just left it at I would have come up with something else for her to do. Because the one thing I'll say, the one thing that when I had booted this up, the first thing I tried to do yesterday, and I literally booted
Oh
up for
my
like
God.
minutes to just
Don't
make sure it
like
would
that.
run. That like everything in the stream setup was good and whatever, but the first thing I tried to do to see if it was possible was to use the D-pad and see if the movement was different than the stick. And it's not. It works the exact same way. But what I was hoping it would do was move you exactly one space.
Yeah, I'm really struggling to find out if I like that at all, because I kind of don't.
Yeah, because that's like that's very Tetris. That's very every kind of puzzle game, right? Is you like I
It's
feel like I want pure
precision.
digital, right?
There's
like
no
you,
precision to
you
this.
tap once and it goes to the. I wouldn't say none, but it's looser than like.
It's so loose.
It's looser than I would prefer, I think, personally.
Yeah. I've been struggling with that a lot.
And I get that
I'm using the D-pad right now because I
Yeah.
just can't do it with the stick.
I get that, and it's mostly like a thematic thing, right? Because your character's on the field, so
Yeah.
you want to watch them like run to the position you're doing the thing from. But
I mean, even if it was just a like, even if they still moved and it felt just a little bit snappier, I think that's the thing that I'm struggling with right now.
because every time I screw a thing up, so far it feels like I'm just overshooting a tiny bit. Like I'm come back to life. Like I'm just holding the whichever directional input for like 1 or 2 frames too long, and I'm like hitting a.
Oh, did I make it bigger?
Oh, weird.
Now I can charge shit.
That's your gimmick. Green, let's go. I don't remember which thing I would need 6 of. Was it purple?
It's
it was
purple,
purple
yeah.
because I accidentally did it a second ago. Oh my god! All right, things are bad. I'm trying to manually set us up the bomb. Oh, I fucking see! I did it again there. All right, let's do that. Let's just go back to throwing.
Isn't that what you were just doing?
Shh.
Oh, I see what I'm doing. I'm changing the colors on the ground.
Oh, interesting.
Or at least it looked like it was
Like
doing
the little
that.
charge up. I do like the sprite work a lot.
Yeah,
The characters
it's
are
really
really
cool.
neat. I dig that absolutely. Oh boy. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh, it. Oh, I almost borked it there. Oh.
Man.
Yeah, that's pretty okay. Yeah, she's really good. Okay,
No,
it does
it
just
is.
throw you back in. Okay, now we know. Yeah, let's just keep going. Try everybody at least once.
Be fireman.
I will do. Barriers have increased starting maximum height. Okay. All right. He needs 5 blue ones. Have we been to the forest yet? Oh, what's
yeah.
up?
No, I know nothing about designing games. I just play poker for a living and got really good in game theory involved in that.
Oh, sick. Well, that's
Yeah.
cool.
It's like half cat, half dog park.
That's very neat. It's very
Yeah,
interesting.
there's a lot of stuff in like, even just like game theory, not necessarily game design, is like really cool.
Oh, this seems bad.
I don't know what my skulls do, but I'm giving them to you.
Because I don't know what happens when I throw them either. Or did you just like take it? Yeah, so you can take the hits from the skull ones and it's just fine. Okay, man, that's crazy. At least that's what it looked like was happening.
I have no idea.
I want to confirm.
I don't read anything, at least not tonight. She says that she writes too much all the time, forever.
Here, don't do anything. I just want to test it. Let me hit you with go stand up top so I can hit you with a skull. Oh no, that was a hit. Okay.
I mean, they're probably just like null blocks.
Interesting, because
I'm assuming.
there was a parry thing coming up. I'll have to experiment some more. Ah! Mom! Oh, I'm fucked. I'm like so fucked. Okay. Need a little room. Oh no, I got locked into that one. Oh god. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. It's okay. Just throw those, get them out of here. Oh, I'm like as pinched as I'm gonna get. Yeah, the times we went to GDC, I always found it interesting that oh my god. There's all the regular game things you'd expect to see, like, you know, big budget studios hiring people up and shit like that. And then there was a handful of weird things that were game adjacent.
What am I doing? What am I doing? I just kept switching the same block because I'm just the most dumbest person you've ever seen.
That people were advertising or hiring for. Like, there was a small, tiny little corner of the show floor dedicated to gambling, gaming. So it was like slot machine design.
I'm so fucked. I'm just so fucked right. I literally can't do anything. I'm physically incapable of doing anything.
Brain, head empty.
No, I have no space. All my spaces
okay,
were blocks.
sorry.
I love weird things.
And then there's the years we went, I think both years SpaceX was there hiring because they were just looking for, you know, the kind of people who can do high order math.
Yeah, slot machine. I bet slot machine design is huge.
I bet it's well compensated. I've never
Yeah.
investigated it personally, but I'm assuming that those folks are doing just fine money-wise.
Oh my, I couldn't move. I just couldn't move, and now...
But that in and of itself is like, I feel like that's just like free-to-play game design, except like occasionally you give some of the money back. It's like the whole premise is like, how do we make the game part attractive enough that people will keep playing, and then like, how do we dial in a rate of failure that is like in favor of the house, but tolerable enough that the player will continue playing. Like, oh, gold robot. All right. Oh yeah, let's go back. So we can keep swapping.
I think we crash wave 69 times, to which I say, nice.
I haven't been.
I was that guy.
You were that guy.
It was bad.
Were you this dude yet?
No, not that or the red one.
Okay,
Up top.
let's try him then. Teleport through barriers and from one edge of the board to the other. So I'm assuming he does like Pac-Man looping. We'll find out. And 6 green. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's real neat. See, I like that much better. I'm fine with that amount of delay on a thing because it's like such a big movement thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm totally okay with that. And it looks nice. Again, I really like the sprite work in here.
Yeah, it's real clean.
Yeah. Oh boy, that's no good. But there, see it again. I did the same thing. I didn't mean to loop around that time, but oh boy, I did. Yep.
Bang.
You got me. You got me
Oh,
good.
your little ribbon is just there. You're dead. Forget that the hype meter's a thing.
Yeah, you do. I keep forgetting to use the super.
Oh my god.
Oh, yep, I did it again.
Whew.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Is it?
Alright, got some greens going
Alright,
down
mate.
here.
Stupid little waves are weaker.
Yeah, I'll say again, I don't mind the amount of delay on executing the ability, but man, does it feel like crap when you accidentally overshoot a tile. Like, it is brutal. Like that I think would put me off of using this character for that reason. It's like every time I over input a little bit, it feels like I'm losing like twice as much time.
Oh, her hype thing is great. She like snaps to the spot. She doesn't do like the walk animation anymore. So when you activate hype, you like
see, that's another thing where like I feel like that could have been left in as like you could have left that as a modifier, but the enhanced movement speed on I forget her name on Ninja Girl or whatever, I would absolutely personally
make the
ship
default.
this game as with that as the default. And like I said, I would have loved to, if I could make 2 changes, I would change that, and I would change I would make the D-pad move exactly 1 tile, like kind of like turning off up to jump and smash. Like I would have it register a single input in whatever direction you tap it.
Well, because one of the things they mentioned in the like intro is that you can store movements, but like that, I've never intentionally done that. I don't know how it works. The ability to do so hasn't affected me positively. Maybe I'm just not playing at a high enough level. I don't know.
I just think it's in a reference to the fact that you're like, you know, You're not on the next tile. You're not on the next tile in perfect real time, like frame. Like I said, it's not like moving a Tetris piece or whatever. It doesn't happen in the frame you move it.
But
it
I
happens,
want to move a Tetris piece.
It happens at the speed your character moves at.
But I want to move the Tetris. I want to Tetris. I want.
So in that way, like I said, I think if you put one on the D-pad and one on the stick, if you split the difference a little bit, because I get the like some people wouldn't want to do that. I would personally.
Mm-hmm.
Like I want to tap one square over.
Yeah, this is all just personal preference at this point.
Oh. I want to tap one square over and move. We should check the options, see if there's anything like that, just out of curiosity. Let's go out this time and look, because we haven't done that due diligence. I doubt it, but it's not impossible. Oh no, we do not need to. All right, hold on. I'm just gonna back up. We don't need to change the resolution. Because this looks like it'll just change the mapping, I assume.
Yeah. Also, edit is wrong.
That's a funny. I'll just put this in anyway. Okay, it's just smash style. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I'm really glad it's a key.
That's very funny. All right. I don't need to do that. Oh, you're gonna put it in anyway. Okay, fine.
Nope, that's not how to backspace. Oh my god.
That's not.
I haven't T9 something in a hot minute.
Oh no, is that uppercase? Dot. That's my name. I'm going with it. All controls are fine. That's a very funny. There's so many little things like that, like Fat Finger. I don't know if any of them made it into the outgoing text of Down the Drain, but in the code itself, there are like dozens of.
Shut up.
I contributed a few of them. I know there's some class names that are just like misspelled because the letters are in the wrong order, and I just never went back to change them.
Shut up.
It's fine.
You know I can't spell. I think there might be one. We haven't seen the red guy unless you count.
Yeah, that's this dude, right?
Yeah.
Have we done everybody else? I don't know how these dudes are unlocked. He's just getting super faster, and he does some crazy fireball shit. Okay.
I'm gonna try this guy again. Does that even work? I don't know. Okay, it does. It doesn't show it anywhere
There's
on
that other one
me.
I made on accident.
How did you?
I don't know. I like how I got the. I have no idea.
We've seen them all now.
Okay, you can just pick random. I'm assuming the songs are tied to the levels. Music definitely not bad.
Yeah.
I'm digging it.
Oh right, I already forgot how to play.
I forgot which. I'm guessing red is my super one. Yeah, that stuff's hard to parse because, like I said, in Down the Drain we did a lot of that too, of trying to split the difference between the controls that we thought were the best or like the most tuned to our preference versus the stuff that would be the most palatable to most people. And in the end, it did involve, settling on a bunch of shit and eventually mapping some other stuff.
I was so ready to fight for no keyboard controls.
Well, like I said, I would have been okay with that, honestly, if it weren't for, I'm pretty sure Steam won't let you ship a thing on the platform without keyboard and mouse control to some degree, which I definitely would have been fine shipping that game without keyboard support for functional reasons, because it's not good, because that game is totally analog based. Oh no, I'm fucked. Oh, I'm so fucked. Oh my god. That sucked so hard.
I went hype, man.
But yeah, that's another one of those things where they're very rarely like super explicit right answers. A lot of it is feel like is preference based. Yeah, not everybody's gonna feel the same way about that stuff. At some point, you just have to settle on something and go with it.
Yeah.
Like, you can toggle things back and forth for months. And kind of shuffle your feet on that kind of shit, but eventually you just have to commit. Send it.
Like this.
Ooh. Whew. Okay, it's fine. Everything's okay. Everything's fine. I'm gonna be fine. No, there it is. Oh, that was neat.
Oh my Christ. Stop!
That was a huge blue block it just handed to me. It was just like, here, have this. I was like, yeah, I guess I'll take it.
Rude.
Yeah, that's honestly some of the shit I love about game design, though, because those are the kind of things that are, like, for as agonizing as it is to do that kind of shit, to both test how the feel of stuff is extensively, and then ultimately settle on something. Like, I feel like in one of the more recent podcasts we were talking about, like, we sort of backed our way into a conversation about how rough the video game space is, because at the end of the day, every game kind of competes with every other game.
At once.
Yeah, like, people's time is more valuable than their money at some point once you're dealing in people who have, like, day jobs and shit. It's just like, I can afford every video game because I have, because I make a salary. Like, so, like, any single video game I wish to buy, I can afford it. It's not like that's going to be a barrier to entry. It's just,
God damn.
Can you put something together that people would enjoy spending their time in? And like, if you're a very small team, like if you're making games that are a lot like the ones we check out on weekends, where it's one person or a handful of people or whatever, you only have so much runway to be able to create, like, unique gameplay elements, like assets, and, like, you only make so many sounds, so much music. Okay. Oh. Rest in peace, my man. But yeah, you can only, you only have so many time and so much time and so much money to invest in making more gameplay volumetrically, and like increasing the quality of your art assets or whatever shit like that. But
you just keep talking. I'll just do like the endless mode or whatever.
Okay. But you can
be Samus for that.
Like a place you can stand out in a same way. Like you can make a game that
oh my God.
Can throw down with a thing that was made by 100 people is just the tactile sensation of it. Like you can, as a single person, you can iterate on the physical sense of playing a game for 100 hours by yourself, and eventually try to land on something that feels as good as.
Really should have been the one who goes fast. I don't know why I didn't. What is happening? No, like maybe I had accidentally stored like inputs or something. It was really weird. Like,
oh, you might have queued up something weirder than you expected.
Ow. How do I like?
See, this is interesting. I'm guessing it's just like your only goal is to, since it's endless, your goal is just to not get hit ever, and then like once you finally take 3 hits or whatever, you'll just be down. Because this feels, obviously, this is much weirder than the multiplayer, because you're not aiming at like there's not a second player on screen. You're not aiming at another character.
But how do I move it? Like,
well, I think that's just it gradually catching up with you. Like, I think that's like your situation's just tighter now because you got hit a couple times.
How do I?
Like, I think that's the nature. Like, I don't think there is a pushing it back because that's what the endless mode is. It's just like, oh, it's just hard. It's just shitty now until you lose.
It's kind of stupid.
I mean, it's fine. Like I don't think it's a bad thing to have in there. Just another mode to fuck around with.
But just like there's no way to make it better.
There still might be. I mean, that like I said, that's a hypothesis. I don't know. I'm going off the dome here.
Man, she's already.
But I can see how that would make sense. Like I can understand why you would build that way. Because again, this is definitely not the main way to play this game. Like, I would assume that this is just kind of a little value add for, if you're fucking around with it by yourself and you. Just one more thing to get the most out of your purchase or whatever. Because that was the other thing we were talking about with In Sync to that adventure game is that game has no way to play it alone, which is, like I said, not a bad thing. It's just it's just harder to get 2 people to play your game than it is to get 1 person to play your game, and it's still kind of hard to get 1 person to play your game. So
yeah.
I definitely think it's not a bad idea to try to find.
God, I didn't mean to do that.
Find avenues for single-player options in your primarily multiplayer
chat that thing. I can't read right now. Oh my God, she's moving too fast.
You are like literally teleporting all over the place.
Check your connection.
I can go back to playing multiplayer after this, or I can hop into the endless mode or something. Yeah, I can't quite read that from here because my eyes are too shit.
Oh my God. You do realize that it is a laptop that can be picked up.
I know. I just didn't want to fuck up your flow.
What flow?
Here, I'm gonna grab the computer. There we go. Stay there, microphone. Yeah, see, that's the thing. 100%.
What is the question?
It's just about the games, and time is more important than money, basically. And in fact, the other thing about that's even weirder is that games also compete with, obviously, and this is true of all entertainment media, but like everything competes with everything else. So games also compete with movies, and video games compete with tabletop games, and all those things compete with just getting 3 extra hours of sleep sometimes when you're fucking burned the hell out. Yeah, it's wild out there. But that's the thing that it's all the more, it's all the more meaningful when you can get somebody to try your thing for a little bit, especially for these smaller games like this, which is, like I said, I've really enjoyed checking out all this indie stuff on weekends, because we've been doing this for like almost 2 months, I think. Almost as long as since our game shipped. But it's been useful for us for just like seeing what other people with similar scale are doing, because we're making, like, it's literally me and Lorraine and the projects we've been working on. Like, it's the two of us put together and no one else to date. So it's nice to see what other people are achieving with a similar amount of resources and whatnot. But also, it's just like I just dig checking out the cool stuff that people are doing their best to put out. That's like not made to monopolize your time to such a degree. Like, it's not like the free-to-play stuff where it's like intended to be the only thing you ever do. And as someone who, like, our main big budget game that we've come to play a lot of is Destiny. That's the thing that's gotten me down about that game recently, is that it's really showing through how much of that game, how much of your time that game intends to monopolize.
Oh my God. I can't. I don't even know what I'm doing right now.
Score's pretty high. That was pretty good.
No, it was worse than my last one. I did so much better the other time.
What was your score last time?
Much higher.
Okay.
Oh, congrats.
I do. I never check it, but I do have it. Like, if you might already have sent me a friend request. I don't know. I am super bad about using Facebook.
He's really bad about most things.
I only use it for I pretty much only use it for exchanging private messages with people who have already been on my, like, friends list for like 10 years. Like, but Lorraine's right. I'm like super bad at social media.
Which, like, isn't a bad thing, honestly.
No, it's just it in some ways it's nice to catch up with people on that stuff when you can, but it's that's another thing. Like, that's one of those things that I have personally found, like, usually the quality of time spent on there is not worth it for me. Like, that's one of the give and take things for me, is like, if in the past, like really early on when we started trying to do game dev stuff, like, it was during one of those early one of those visits to GDC, which would have been like 2014 or 2015. I tried to, like, cultivate a Twitter, like, I made a Twitter account and tried to be active on it, just like the way people were using Twitter back then, of just, like, saying stupid bullshit about your day or whatever, or, like, just firing off some quippy, pretty bad joke. And I found it agonizing. I was like, oh, this is awful. I hate this.
Why don't you get your phone right now and see?
Yeah, let me.
Good job. Just you can set the laptop back down. I'll continue to fail.
Yeah, if you look me up on Facebook and send me a friend request if you haven't already. And if you have, like I said, it's possible that it's just in a queue of 5-year-old friend requests that I've never approved. But
don't get friend requests.
So let me know. Look me up right now and let me know if you have sent me one in the past, and I'll dig through the ones I haven't otherwise. But if not, I'll approve you right now while we're on here, and then if you want to just chat about something, like I said, just DM me or whatever, because I don't plan to ever use the Facebook more in an active, like, posting about my day context, but I do try to respond to everybody who, like, because there's a handful of people who I've known from DBZ and other stuff who'll drop me a DM every once in a while, and I try to respond to them.
Mostly just
whenever I notice them.
Chatting with the McGraths and people like that, 9 times out of 10. I mean, that Facebook chat is like the only thing I use on Facebook.
Okay, there we go. All right, got it.
Amazing.
Good shit. Okay. And then, yeah, like I said, if you have anything on your mind, yeah, right, just to, you know, hit me up. But yeah, I miss all that stuff. I do miss all that card game shit and a lot of the people that we used to see, like both like further out and locally. Like I miss going to Eternal around here and fucking around on weekends a lot. But then also, you know, that was the most when DBZ came back to life or whatever in those handful of years. That was the most frequently I had traveled in a really long time, and it was fun to just go places for like a weekend. Like, and to have like a stupid reason to be there. But yeah, same. In fact, I've really toyed with uninstalling the app even. I think the only reason I still have it on there is because, like I said, occasionally I try to post stuff. Like when we put up podcasts and stuff, I try to post them. Yeah. I try to post them on our like quote-unquote company Facebook thing.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I probably also would have deleted the main app from my phone and just like left Messenger on it. But for the moment, it's still on there.
I mean, I need, like, I don't need it, but oh my god. It moves, these blocks move so fucking slow. There's a lot about the movement that partially frustrates me about this, but whatever. Like, I've got a handful of groups whose only contact with me would be Facebook, and, like, we use it for, like, our sorority and stuff, for planning group events, so we don't have to, like, all be like have each other's phone numbers or whatever.
Yeah, and that stuff's still fine. Like I said, and Messenger is useful. Like it's useful to have a big directory of people and like.
Oh no, I'm meaning like even just like more Facebook proper. Like.
No, I know, but I'm just saying like.
I know what you're fucking saying, Dustin. You've said it like 3 times in a row.
Sorry.
You're just talking in circles. And I'm not making any progress. I'm just being terrible.
Well, I don't think there's progress to make.
I'm doing worse each time. I'm not getting farther in the endless mode.
Oh, like I said, if you want, we can hop back in and play versus.
I mean, you're the one trying to speak. And I know how hard that is for you whenever you're doing something.
Oh, that's fine. I'll just lose. I don't mind losing. I'm down with it. It's good. Yeah, I'm always down to hang out with people on online in this context too, for anybody who happens to stop by. But yeah, we've been playing indie stuff on Saturdays. That's been a lot of fun. And in the next couple weeks, we'll probably finish Tales of Symphonia because Lorraine's been playing that on Thursday evenings.
Thursday.
That game's still quite good for what it is, for being real old at this point.
Be old.
Yeah, I'd be curious what the when you guys are playing Scorzy stuff. Oh, nice, thanks. Like I said, we're always kind of streaming on here, like every once in a while. So if anyone's interested in what I'm doing, like, tell them to hop on here on like a Saturday or Thursday because those are usually our streaming days. But yeah, that's another thing where I would love to like some part of me would really like to play. Like a little bit of Scorzy every once in a while just to do it, but I'm too lazy to like for any of it, honestly. Especially to keep up with the digital card stuff. Like I don't know if you guys are playing with the virtual sets or whatever, but that's like it's just beyond me at this point. Again, talking about being not having enough time to do as many of the things as you'd like to do. Like the idea of me getting into that now, where there are God knows how many sets that have been released since the game died 6 years ago or whatever.
That's Pansy. Scorzy's different, isn't it?
Okay, no virtual stuff. That's good to know. Oh, okay. I misunderstood your original message. Yeah, just the score stuff.
Use your eyes, sir.
I'm dumb.
Yep. You wanted to go back into playing.
That's neat. Very cool.
Oh my god, I overshot because these controls are bad.
How many of you guys have original cards? Do you actually have decks built of all that stuff, or are you using proxies, or do you ever play digitally like on like Tabletop Simulator or anything? Because that's another, like, I know I haven't kept current on the pricing of shit now. I know for a while there, prices were really popping off for those older cards. Like, it was getting kind of nuts. Okay, nice. Yeah, proxy's perfectly acceptable for, especially for the old game that's been dead for that long, for sure. I do still also have most of my old stuff. Like, I sold off a bunch of like extra ultras and stuff eons ago. Like, right when it originally died, I unloaded a bunch of that crap, but I kept most of the decks that I had used. Like, I could probably rebuild most of the decks that I had built at some point way back in the day from just like shit that's in a closet somewhere. Is this your high score yet? It's pretty high.
I think I technically got to level 7 last time. I actually got far.
Oh. I still like watching you play puzzle games. Like I said, you're in general, you're definitely much better. Like, I bet if you were at full stamina today, if you hadn't put in a whole day at work before we got on here, you probably would have been
full week of work.
Yeah, beating me more soundly than
Friday, bitch. Oh my god! See, now I'm
level 8. You're doing it.
Hardly. I have no room now. Yeah.
That's pretty good. You can almost... Looks like you were just like 1 pixel away from level 9.
He does still have Ultimate Champion.
Yeah, I do. In fact, those are every once in a while... It hasn't happened very recently, but for a while there, I feel like around every 12 months, someone would ask me if I still had it. Like, those are the kind of DMs I would usually get on like Facebook. If somebody would be just like, hey, you still have the card? I'd be like, yeah. And sometimes they'd be like, want to sell it? I'd be like, I don't think so, but thanks for asking. I could still conceive of selling it someday, but again, every time everybody's ever asked me, I'm like, oh, I don't really need the money. Like, you know, we're not living large, spending tons of cash out here, so I'm not like, I've never been in, like if I got in a car accident or something and had like a fucked up medical situation, like I'd certainly offload it then, just to not go into horrible debt because this country's bad. But but to date, luckily, we've been able to dodge all those kind of bullets in life, so it's just like, why not hold on to it? It's a cool, weird thing from that I did years ago. Yeah, it's cool to have.
I had a decent score.
I had always thought, the thing Phil had asked me, used to, like, multiple people asked me before, but then the last time Phil asked me, he was like, well, how much would you sell it for? I was like, I don't know, man. Like a life-changing amount of money? I was like, if I said, I think I told him that, and I would probably almost certainly still do this. I was like, if someone give me 6 figures or more for it, like if someone offered me $100,000 plus on the spot, I'd be like, yeah. And that's an irresponsible and for almost everyone impossible amount of money to spend on anything, say for like a house or whatever. But
oh my god.
But you know, you never know who's out there doing what. Like if someone like had hit it big in crypto 2 years ago or something and decided to cash out and for some reason wanted to buy this old trading card, like, yeah, sure. Yeah, me too. And I know he also wishes that he still had it. Like we talked about that when we were having that same conversation. It's like, yeah, it's a shame that he didn't hold on to it. But you know, shit was different back then.
Nothing I can fucking do.
I know Worlds was life-changing for me as a 16-year-old in that it let me buy a shitty car. I was like, yeah, $5,000 can buy me like a crappy vehicle that'll get me around. That's fine. Let's do it. Well, yeah, that's the thing, is right. But that's like a, you know, that's your livelihood. That's not like, you know, you're not necessarily throwing that down on like just like funny shit to fuck around with. Yeah, I think that would stress me out too much. I've become, not that I was ever very, like, super risky, but I feel like playing with those levels of cash on, like, the regular...
God.
Like, I don't know if I personally could do it. I think it would just freak me out too hard. Like I said, much respect if you're making it work, because that's sick. Good for you. Ooh.
You just get like insane blocks every
Yeah, that's crazy.
now and then. I just can't do shit.
Did poker transition? I'm assuming this is true, but I haven't bothered to check. Did poker transition to being fully online for a while there in the pandemic?
I just can't.
Because everything else did, so I'm assuming that for that period it was all just internet shit. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. But still, you know, it's a weird transition. I remember like how wild it was when I found out that they were doing like F1 racing digitally, like they were just playing on simulators instead of like going to the track or whatever. I was like, that's some next level shit right there. Oh yeah, and I can imagine that like there was probably a I would guess there's probably a glut of like fresh goobers who had, you know, had their stimulus checks and didn't know what they were doing playing internet poker in those first couple of months of 2020. So it was probably good eating if you had been in that scene and had a handle on what the fuck was going on.
I wish there was an easier way to just restart.
Yeah, that makes a ton of sense. I'm glad you made a go of it. That's pretty cool. Well, like I said, you want to play multiplayer more? I would definitely fight some more.
I mean, you're the one who's
all right
having a conversation.
We can plop this back down and do some more battling. Oh, my controller died. Hopefully it'll come back to life in a reasonable manner. Okay, it's working again. Yeah, we'll play at least some more matches. Like I said, on the whole, I'm enjoying this. There's definitely a handful of things I would tweak about it, but I think this is pretty cool. Again, I'm proud of Michigan Indies. Like, I'm glad to see cool shit coming out of... Like, this game had meant a lot to me because, well, both Steve and Mike, for one thing, they run the...
He does that himself, though. It's definitely not your fault.
No, you're good. Yeah, right. If it wasn't you, I'd just be talking about some other stupid shit.
Yeah, he just runs his mouth and doesn't think.
Yeah, Steve and Mike do a lot of the locally sourced stuff, which is like they basically just keep the Michigan indie scene somewhat organized. Like there's always little meetups to check out online or go to in person on a pretty regular basis, and it kind of helps keep everybody kind of honest to themselves. Because that's the thing about making projects this small is that like you're really your own master. So it's
nothing's. He's still running his mouth.
Yeah, so watching Steven ship this game just meant a lot to me, and seeing someone get a thing out the door that I like had direct contact with.
We just walk into 8 fucking blocks in a row. Why don't I?
Oh fuck! Oh, that was so terrible. God damn. Oh, you got me. Tried to like thread the needle around the before I got too pushed in there, and it didn't quite take. Oh no. Did it again. I got so close. Whew. Oh, I overshot it again. Okay. See, you're warmed up now.
I know. See, that's what you shouldn't have let me do that.
Yeah, you got in the zone. That's fine. pick? Let me try to pick somebody to like main. Like, and I want to pick her, but you're already rocking her, so let me try to pick somebody else. I mean,
okay. That's like some Shantae colors right there.
Like that is pretty cool. I'm into that.
You should
I didn't try him.
He was kind of cool.
Yeah, let's try it. Whatever. Keep making my way around the roster. Oh boy. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, there's a lot of little game stuff that we still want to do. Like, we shipped our first thing down the drain a couple months ago, which is like a little top-down 2D shooter thing. And we're going to ship a platformer at some point next year. And I have experimented on and off with a very DBZ-rooted card game thing, like a soft reboot. And I don't know if anything will ever come of it, but it's a thing that I fucked with on and off for fun. That is, like, if I ever find enough uninterrupted time to finish it, that would be fun to release as like a boxed LCG kind of thing. Oh boy! Top stuff in game design is fun because it's just so easy to prototype shit. Like, you can just have an idea and then pull out a Sharpie and write 4 things down and then test it. All that perp. Oh my god, so much. Whew.
Oh my god. I keep selecting the wrong fucking block and now I can't move because you've done all these fucking things.
Oh boy. I also fucked that up.
Oh my god. Now I just lose because you hit me like twice.
It gave me a lot of...
Yeah.
The board was very generous to me that game. I just piled a lot of shit down that I could throw at you very easily. Oh no! Everything's fine. Everything's fine. It's gonna be okay. Oh, fuck. Oh, you cut me off from that one. That was gonna be such a big drop. Oh, no! Okay, alright. We're having a go of it.
Oh my god. I was in the middle of pressing the button and it's just like, nah.
Oh, I fucked that input up. I'm so bad.
Oh my Christ. Oh my... Sure, whatever. Yep, there we go.
Oh my god.
Yeah, fuck you. You're worse.
This game has a little bit of that of there's a little bit of Woodmore in here. Like when you get so much access to the board that like when you push them in a space or two, it really feels like it just drops extremely viable patterns on you all the time. Yeah, like it's it feels hard to come back from being a little pushed in.
Skull squares are his ability. I don't even know how you make them.
I think it's something about shooting 4 blocks or more.
Yeah,
I think spawns one. Let's go back to the screen and we can check the description.
Man, I don't read.
Give an opponent a skull block when attacking with 4+ blocks. So yeah, it's shooting. Like if I throw 4, just I'm assuming completely randomly turns one of your tiles into a skull block. I wasn't Seth either. I'll try Seth. That's fine.
Maybe this guy.
Yeah, I'd say from again playing it just this evening that that's steamrolling people seems like a little bit of a thing. It really does seem like you can just like you get a hit or two in.
I mean, it's like a fighting game. It's just momentum based.
Yeah. Well, that was another thing.
Wow, he's fucking slow.
Yeah, he's a little chunky. I love that though. That's real good. I can not love the T-Hawk dive. Yeah, I'm gonna be super fascinated when Street Fighter 6 launches, because that's the other thing about that game is that they're basically like, in looking at the developers discuss the things they're changing about it. It seems like they've pretty much bred all of the comeback mechanics out of that game, and I have no idea how that's gonna work in practice. But I'm super curious to find out. Like I suspect that probably at some point after launch they might have to put some of that shit back in. Because I think without it, that game probably is also going to feel like really steamrolly.
The delay between, I feel like the hit detection on moving down into a wave is really shitty. I've run into so many more than I feel like I should because of how it looks on the screen. It feels bad every time. Or at least it's like misleading. There's something about the
doing so bad.
All right. Don't run into shit.
I'm fucking up.
I mean, do you want to try him again?
You just run it back.
Okay.
I don't know if I've personally experienced that too much while playing, although most of the time I'm just doing so bad that, like I said, I'm basically just choking and walking into patterns. But like you said, it's very weird. That's another thing where I feel like we've gotten...
Oh my god.
Like, it's a very deliberate decision you can make. I feel like sometimes we've gotten, like, occasional feedback from people where, like, demoing some R stuff in the wild, where it's like,
I don't know what I'm doing. Where it's like, what, Dustin?
Why can't you, why is this guy not hitting my character when they're, like, technically touching? And I again, it all depends on how you want to tune stuff. I like, I usually prefer to visually tune hit detection in the player's favor, so that like you'll get more near misses than like wide hits, if that makes any sense. Like I like tuning the hitboxes so that like you're more likely to see a hit that looks like it should have hit you and done damage miss than the opposite, if that makes any sense. Because it's just like an emotional thing. Like I just feel like it feels better when you to more consistently feel like you got out of a tight situation than to feel like you
want to make them
got a little donked. Yeah. Oh, I'm not digging this. Oh, I'm so boned. Oh, Jesus. Oh my god. I can't do anything. That was pretty good.
Yeah, hit detection can, like, errors in hit detection can be very frustrating.
Yeah, and again, so right, some of that is just like physics stuff. Like,
yeah.
Like something will truly glitch out, and some of it is, like I said, it's a very deliberate decision of how big do you want the, like, an attack box to be, for example.
Yeah.
Do you want it
and
to be,
that's even
like,
harder to fine tune in like a player versus player as opposed to player versus environment.
Absolutely, type deal. Right? Because we've never done a PvP thing,
nope.
and in PvE, I feel like you almost always want to tune it the way I described, where you want to give the player the benefit. Like you want things to feel more beneficial to them, since there's not another player that they're like competing with. We can go back. I'll pick a different guy.
Nope.
Oh, that's fine.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
I'm playing a video game since I played Heroes of New Earth from like 2009 to 2012. Played Magic the Gathering until we moved to Vegas.
Nice. I wonder. I think about Heroes of New Earth maybe more than I should. Not because I ever played it, because I didn't. I've never really been a MOBA guy.
What did
but,
I pressed the wrong button.
That game, for a time, was the biggest game to ever come out of Michigan until it kind of imploded. Because I know those guys were based out of, like, Kalamazoo. And they, like, I've always wanted to go to find whatever the... Here, I'll pick a character. Let me read Yo again. I always wanted to go to wherever it was in Kalamazoo where they built their, like, they had built a whole little esports stadium thing there to, like, do events out of and stuff. And, like, I want to go look at the bones of that studio. What's left of it now.
Oh god, that is... I don't like this character. Not a fan of the teleporting.
Yeah, like I said, that's the thing I found, because like I said, if there is a thing that has felt cumbersome in this, it's the overshooting a block unintentionally, and it feels even worse when you do it with him if you're on the edges, because you'll lap the screen and then have the longer recovery of that animation. It feels very not good. Yeah, even that one space advantage, it's like really noticeable.
But I mean, that's like the point.
Yeah, it's fine. Like, I'm not even saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying it's a thing. I was like, why does this feel so easy now? It's because I had a leg up on you for a second there.
Oh, S2?
S2, yeah.
That's for Michigan?
Yep. Yeah. And then they got liquidated into like a different like subsidiary of a Korean thing, and I don't think any part of that company really exists anymore.
Rip.
But yeah, I think they had like a satellite studio in like LA or Seattle or something too, but their main location was in Kalamazoo, Michigan.
They sold... Here's a new at the Frostburn Games.
Yeah.
And I'm still playing when it happened. God, I'm just fucked now.
Yeah, it's kind of wild because I haven't never really played a MOBA, but I remember that game being like, it felt like the first time one of those really got a ton of traction, and then like, you know, stuff like Dota 2 came out, and really kind of dominated that space.
Like Dota was just a mod, right? It wasn't.
Yeah,
like
this would have come out post, right?
An actual release.
Post to Dota, the World of Warcraft, or not World of Warcraft, the Warcraft 2 mod, and certainly pre-Valve dipping their toe into that shit. Oh god.
What am I doing with this? Yeah, I'm just fucked in a bad spot. Oh, that was the clutchest teleport I ever did. Now I'm just fucked.
Yeah, that...
Now I'm just fucked.
And yeah, even the immediate aftermath. Yeah, like
can't.
the immediate transition of like the turn or two after you've kicked someone back a space. It's like, whoa.
Now apparently League rules it. I've never played League. It's possible not to know about it. Yeah, I've heard of it. Never played it. Like, never gotten into a MOBA. Probably for...
I'm assuming League still does gangbusters business. Again, I've never... Right, I haven't dipped into the MOBA space, really, so I can't speak personally to any of that shit, but... I know just when we were fucking around, like, before we got on here to stream, I pulled up Twitch to see what was going on in there, and League was popping off still, so... I'm guessing that game still has plenty of people playing it.
Maybe got, like, 1 or 2 more games left in me.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that.
I haven't been either of these two characters.
Who have I not been? I haven't been Robot yet. Phoebe's a good name for a robot.
Hey, look,
Oh, that's... I dig that.
I played Halo 2 remotely. Okay.
Played a ton of Halo 2. Not enough of it to be, like, good enough to compete, but... yeah, that was... The Halo 2 was probably the video game in that original DBZ era that we played the most of, like... I don't want to know how many hours of Halo I played from the ages of, like, 14 to whatever, to whenever that game fell out of. It was a lot.
Man, these slow blocks. What the fuck? What's her benefit to this? Why is this...
Oh, because you can shoot 2 at a time. Yeah, you can shoot smaller clusters, which is really interesting. But like I said, I don't know. I'd have to play more to decide if I felt like it was worth it or not. I don't know
what I'm doing. I'm just fucking shit up.
Give me the yellow. I should have grabbed the other red one. Oh well. I did it. I got a force field. Oh boy. Oh, I fucked that one up too. See? I overshot it by 1 space.
The fact that you can't move them while they're falling so slowly really fucking sucks. Writing my memoirs of my DBZ time. I'll have Garrett post it on Retro when I'm done.
Nice. Sounds sick.
A little time now since I'm home with the baby all day.
Oh yeah, for sure.
The baby.
Oh boy.
Wish these moved any amount faster. Because sometimes they do move faster. I don't know if you've seen it. Like, occasionally they'll move quickly.
I wonder if there's like a real... If it's just kind of a little glitchy, or if there's like a reason for that. Because like I said, I know that in her description that's exactly what it says she does. It says they drop slower in exchange for being able to launch sets of 2 at minimum instead of 3 or more. Oh, why did I do that? I'm so stupid.
Run! Run away!
I'm fucking up.
Maybe it's when I'm moving?
Oh, maybe.
I don't know. Hard to say. We've unlocked like
I'm so
3
bad.
different achievements recently.
Those
Good
were...
God.
Whew.
I was hyped.
Yeah, so you really pushed my shit in. All right, one more.
Oh God. Ooh.
Oh, I didn't even need to be down there. I just walked into that. I'm so dumb.
No. I mean, I walked into that, but I didn't really have anywhere else to go.
So dumb and so bad. That's me.
I'm just a robot. Oh, stop me from doing a thing. Rude. Bisecting my playing field in half like a rude person. Oh God, I messed everything up. There we go. Shoot her.
Oh man. Now we're going. Now we're going.
See, there it was again. Like, ugh.
I did it. I overshot that block to just like bite it.
I love living in 2 squares at the top of the screen. Oh, there I go.
Here I go.
At least getting hit removes all the cages. I will give it that.
Yeah, I like that a lot. That is a really cool, good decision.
Mm-hmm.
I dig it. Yeah, in general, I actually like this game quite a bit.
No, I
like
do
I said, there's
too,
just a couple
yeah.
things that I would. There's a couple things I would change about every game I play. So,
Yes,
you know.
that is accurate.
Yeah, this is really neat. Do you want to keep going, or is that it? How are you feeling? I know, like I said, I know you had a whole work day.
Maybe like
so...
one more.
Okay, let's go back and see. Yeah, let's switch. I'll be somebody else for.
I just don't want to be hurrying.
I mean, you can go back to
Oh, I'm player 1 now. Do you want to?
No, I don't care. It's up to you. It doesn't bother me being on a different side.
I'm gonna be this guy again.
Yeah, I think I started with Hawk Justice, so I'll end with Hawk
He was
Justice.
fun. I liked him. I just can't be her anymore. I don't want to end on that.
Oh no! Immediately, first thing that happens, you got me with the. Oh, I'm so fucked. Yeah, things are real bad.
Look at the draw.
Oh my god, I'm sucking up so hard. I think my brain just like went to, in the last 30 seconds went to absolute mush. Just like not doing anything.
See, that's the thing though. My brain has been mush, and I've entered puzzle mush mode.
Ooh.
All cats win.
Ash fine.
Dream of 1,000 cats. It was very funny.
Oh, why? Man, that one even stuffed the block I was launching. That's pretty cute. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I like him. He does cool shit.
I respect it. Oh, those aren't actually connected. Again. Brain bad. Oh, and I fucked that up. Launch it. Oh, boy. Whew.
Fine, you want to go? Let's go.
It's the first time I've done that. Like,
Yeah.
I've consistently forgotten that supers are a thing. Oh, no. Okay. Good job.
Bang.
Shut me out.
Got him.
Very cool. All right.
Me.
Oh, cat's out there screaming in the distance.
It's true.
So we'll go back to at least watch the go to the credits one more time.
Yeah.
Thanks, Steven, for putting out such a cool thing, and everybody else. Like I said, I don't know that it's possible I've run into some of the other folks in here if they joined in any of the online stuff. I honestly don't remember. I'm too bad with keeping up on everybody, but
Why? Colette is awake.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just got a cat over there off camera going nuts.
Not really. She's just sitting. I'm still mad that you haven't hooked up the cat cam.
Yeah, I'll try to do it at some point maybe. Very cool. Right on.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I think we'll call it maybe a tiny bit earlier than usual.
I mean,
said Lorraine's,
like 8:30.
Not too
We've
much.
gone between an hour and a half and 2 hours,
Yeah.
roughly each time.
I'll probably at least, if we haven't topped it out already, I'll go play a little more on my own time in endless mode or something, and I'll drop a review on Steam. That's what I want to try to do for all the games that are actually out. Is to
You already had like I think 11 minutes or something on it.
yeah, when I was just testing it the other day, is at least at minimum if we don't come back to them for other reasons, like put a couple hours in and put a review down.
Yeah.
Helps everybody out a tiny bit. Get that fucking algorithm shit going.
Boo, the algorithm. Gross.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. So, yeah, if you're interested in a competitive puzzly thing, WaveCrash is out now on
I'm surprised
Steam.
it's not playing the music now.
Yeah, I don't know if we just waited too long on that other screen or whatever, but I think it's $10 regularly, $9.99. So very reasonable price for what it is, as far as I'm concerned. That's always I think $10 is like I said, I think that's a perfect price for a small little game. It's enough that the person who made it will make
something
a couple bucks every time it sells, and not so much that it's like way out of reach for people. Like it's a very cup of coffee kind of like one Taco Bell combo's worth of money for a decent amount of fun.
This game is at least worth
a couple of chalupas or whatever.
Yeah. My mind completely blanked on all
a handful
Taco
of
Bell
Doritos
for a
Locos
second.
Tacos.
There you
perhaps.
go. 2 handfuls even.
That's right. Yeah, you can buy so many Dorito tacos for the price of one WaveCrash. You'd be crazy not to buy this game.
Slaps roof of this game. This game can fit so many Taco Bells in it.
All right. Well, yeah, I think we'll maybe call it a stream then. Well, thank you, Lorraine, for taking time out of your post-work day to come do this with me. Thank you, Nick, for hanging out. Thank you, anybody else who happened to stop by and chill for a little bit. It was definitely fun catching up for a little. If you're out there on the internet and you have a small game or know somebody who has a small game and you'd like us to play it, you can find us on Cubicorn Games on Twitter and on Facebook, and that's about it, I think.
Here.
And here on Twitch.
We have a website.
On Twitch, we put the archives on YouTube. That's where the part where my brain tailed off. I was like, I forgot the rest of the things. Yeah. We put the archives of these on YouTube just for funsies.
See us there, or email us at podcast@cubicorngames.com.
And with all that said, I think we are going to call it an evening.
There's the music. We found it.
Let me grab this other mouse. Yeah. Thank you so much, Internet. We will see you next time.
Bye.